Hello? I think I just figured it out.
I can't hear you on the stream.
I think I just figured it out, that's why. Try again. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Just wait. I still can't hear you, I think. Oh, wait. I'll call you.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
No, your mic's working. It's because when I'm in a Snapchat call, I can't hear other.
So it is working?
Yeah.
Hey! Finally, holy shit. I haven't known how to do it since I started.
Yeah.
So it's been mute. Only mine's been mute.
Can the thing hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I can mute it right now.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the Thunder off the tip.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Holmgren.
Stay on him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Doncic. Fade away. The Thunder pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Doncic outside. In the corner, it's James. It's deflected. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And they double up James. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
I got him.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Hachimura, the screen. And that one's good. Doncic.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Doncic. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Goes up again. Pass to Hachimura. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Holmgren. Hachimura grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Count it.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Stolen by Reeves. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. The rebound by the Lakers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Now Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Hayes. Doncic outside. Reeves outside. Just 5 on the clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Williams with a clean look. Sinks the triple.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to James. Lakers passing it around. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Thor. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here's LeBron. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Now Vincent. Here's Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Lakers trail by 9. Reeves with it. No scoring in this one. Fires for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Timeout.
And good work inside. SGA will leave more room for himself on the perimeter. He can be effective down low.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 11. Here we are sizing up G.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly built for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Luke Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, we see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And it's Doncic missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's good from Williams. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
From 12 feet out. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder lead by 11. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And the second free throw, good. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. But LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Caruso with the ball. Connect picks him up. Lakers trailed by 8. James looking it over. James slams it in.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Holmgren. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Up top, Doncic. Hachimura with it. Crosses over. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Pass to connect. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on his first attempt of the game.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. And it's Hayes in the corner. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hayes has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Holmgren wide open. No good from outside. And here's Los Angeles. LeBron following in. And James throws it down.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Williams a screen. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Caruso. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. James left side. Out to Doncic. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. We'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
The versatility. That is pretty special.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the court, your height. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Rebound by Williams. Here's Caruso. That shot off. Here are the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Back to Hachimura. Outside, James. Puts the move on. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Los Angeles foul.
Rui Hachimura picks one up. The Thunder have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
Shooting for Oklahoma.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Lakers trail by 6. To the inside, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Mitchell.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution for your
The Lakers making a switch here.
Jarrett Vanderbilt. Gabe Vincent.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. Can't hit from in close. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to LeBron. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. James has got 17 now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Caruso. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. It's LeBron with the dunk. And the dunk by LeBron.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Back to Reeves. And it's sent back by Wallace. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the story. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Mitchell, and the basket is good. And here is Los Angeles now. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wallace misses. And here's the Lakers. Poked away. Pass to Caruso. looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Lakers.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now, Finney Smith. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Good.
Oh, good take. Early in his career, Connect's been focusing on his handle.
Pass to Williams. Williams a screen. And Williams, here we go. Goes back up. Out to Wallace. They get the rebound. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Caruso. And the three off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Lobbed up there for Hachimura. And taken away by Wallace. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Hachimura grabs the miss. Pass to Vincent. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Thunder with some changes. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
And that one misses. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Doncic looking it over.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and they take the lead. Hachimura's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Pass to Holmgren. They could use a bucket. Trains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
James wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Thunder with the possession here. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a three-point play chance for him.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
that and one free throw ups it to a two-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time. And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
So it's the Thunder now. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Reeves outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the wing. That shot is off. And here is Hachimura. Here's LeBron.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. 5 to shoot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Inside, Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He misses the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And he can't hit the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Thunder. Hachimura, the screen. That's Hayes in the corner. In the corner, it's James. Reeves outside. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now Reeves. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Banked in off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
In the corner, it's James. Nails the tray.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. This one for three. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Top of the key, Hachimura. The kick out to LeBron. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Fantastic. Come on, fans. Stand up and make some noise. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 6.
LeBron is doubled. 6 to shoot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make a difference in the game.
We are 6 man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We're inside the Wells Fargo Center, live from Philadelphia. It's the 76ers. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Inside. Left side, Williams. Over George. Williams' shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside, George. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Oubre for three. Thunder with the rebound. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
George with no one around. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williams for three. Oubre pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's the tip. And Embiid is right there.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, George. Lock at 6. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The three from George. Good on the triple. George has got 6.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
76ers TNT.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Embiid the screen. Here's McCain. Buries it down low.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it.
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Thunder trailing by 7. From 12 feet out. And too long on the shot.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Oubre for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Collins outside. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Takes it inside. Collier, no good. Here's Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup misses. Pass to Collins. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The floater. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Markkanen outside. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Dort. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Collier. Collins a screen. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Holmgren.
I got him.
Hartenstein in the post. Here's Dort. And the layup is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And here's Collins for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Kessler with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Markkanen right side. To win the drought. Over Williams. Markkanen misses. And the Thunder in possession here. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Collier. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Collier, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Collins a screen. The 3 ball. And it's Collins Sexton with the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Back to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The quick look, no good that time.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Down low. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson with the ball. Watched by Wallace. George outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
From outside the arc. Here's Wallace. There's the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. A big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Clarkson. No made baskets yet.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Caruso. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. The Thunder making a switch here. Jazz trail by 3. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And it's Clarkson missing. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
George for 3. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 22.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fires top of the key. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. 4-point game. Not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Hendricks no good. Left side Williams. Outside for Dort. Williams in the post. And he takes in the layup. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Hendricks. Will it go? It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Thunder leading by 8. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
For 3, George. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Thunder's ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Dort for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Clarkson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
George peels it out. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Count the basket.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Dort outside. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Dort's got his second bucket.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Dort for three. Pass to Williams. Goes up again. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 10. Clarkson outside. Over Dort. And another miss by Utah. Here's Oklahoma City now.